Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to talk about affirmations for a few moments and how to create some affirmations in our life. Um, I think my first experience with affirmations was when I was a student and I was learning biology and psychology, and I was trying to apply the psychology to my studying. So, what I wrote was a whole list of affirmations so as that I've got these very positive statements that are in the moment that I could read to myself a number of times a day that help me focus, help me be confident when I'm studying, and help me take the information in better. So I wrote lots of affirmations. And before I commenced my studying every day, I would sit and take some deep breaths and I would read them. I put them on the wall at my study desk. And I would sit and read them and breathe them and feel them. And I would read them out aloud and I would say them in a very positive way, you know, and I would feel each one right to the bottom of the list. And then I would start my studying. And anytime I got tired or distracted, I put my book down and went back to my affirmations and read them again and felt them. It's really important to feel them. So I started using affirmations when I was 18. I won't tell you what age I am now, but I have been using affirmations in my life for a very long time, and they really helped me study. And not just study, it was about feeling good while I was studying. So that's my first experience with affirmations. And what I'm going to ask everyone to do, if you don't mind, for tomorrow in your practice, is to come up with 5 affirmations for yourself. Okay, we're going to keep it really simple. And, we'll talk a wee bit more about them. But I would say, just as a way of guiding you through that, think about your best qualities, first of all, just reflecting on your best qualities. Bootcamp is going to make you feel really good about yourself in your life, you know. This is the whole idea here. So we're maybe just thinking about our best qualities today and think about the best version of you. I'll just put everyone's name. That's okay. Sorry, I should have done that earlier. Just maybe make sure you're on mute. I can just, if that's all right. I think everyone is there. That's brilliant. Thank you. So think about the best version of you. That's what we want to be in our lives, of course. Think about your best qualities. So really focus on them. And sometimes it's easier to start where we're at. Maybe thinking about our best qualities, the best version of you. But on a normal day-to-day basis, maybe think about how you would actually like to feel. How would I like to feel today? And that's what to ask yourself before you do your affirmations tomorrow. How do I want to feel today? Given the choice, which you've actually got, most people forget that we've got a choice. We do. It's up to you how you want to feel today, as opposed to being governed by external factors that can influence how you feel. How would you like to feel today? And that's what to ask yourself before you create your 5 affirmations. And other days as well, we might consider what we would want to change, because affirmations can help us grow and help us change and help us work through things. But we can keep it simple. How would you like to feel today? And just a couple of wee points on affirmations. Make them credible and achievable based on fact, if you like. You can turn negatives into positives with your affirmations, as we'll work on through our 21 days. Make sure your affirmations are in the present tense. This is the most important point, actually. They've got to be in the present tense. So affirmations are in the present tense because if we say, I would like to feel like, or, I'm going to feel like, what you're implying is that you're not right now. So you've got to write these statements as if you are right now, It's the most important thing. So using I am is wonderful with your affirmations. I am is a very powerful statement, actually, as we'll talk about a wee bit more in future days. And I would say it's about repeating. It's about going over again and again, affirming. So reading them maybe 3 times a day. It's not too much effort, is it? If it's just the 5 affirmations. And my top tip is read them with a smile on your face. Okay. Um, there's a little theory in psychology called the facial feedback theory. And it suggests that the way that we hold our posture or our non-verbals, actually there's a feedback loop, and that creates more of that feeling. So, if you would all like to smile for a little moment, um, just pretend I'm giving you a wee tickle here with my tickle stick. Have a little smile on your face, okay? And if you smile and you read your affirmations from this place, okay, then there's a feedback loop going on here, that your smile is actually creating more happiness. So, sitting with a good posture and breathing and smiling and reading your affirmations with conviction, with that passion, they work a lot better. Now, as we work through things, I'm going to show you how to do emotional freedom technique, which is a tapping technique where we can tap our affirmations into the meridians of our body. And that way your affirmations go more subconscious. But I would say if you practice your affirmations for 21 days, then, at least 10% of that will go into your subconscious mind as well. If that makes sense. So just reading them daily will help that information get right down into your subconscious mind. We'll take that a little bit further as we progress through and show you methods where you can actually really heal your subconscious mind and clear any blocks within your body or your mind. So this is just the starting point with it. This will develop a wee bit further. So I'll give you a wee example, okay, of an affirmation. You could start with I am confident. I don't know about you, but feeling confident is beautiful. I think confidence is a really good thing, isn't it? It's a real belief in yourself. And why shouldn't we believe in ourselves? In fact, if you believe in yourself, other people will believe in you. It starts with us, doesn't it? So if we want people to believe in us, we've got to believe in ourselves, really. And I think confidence is a wonderful thing to work with over the next 21 days, and we will be. So that's why I've chosen that as my example this morning. I am confident. I'll just take it a wee bit further. You could say, I am confident socially and enjoy meeting new people. Okay. You could also say, I am naturally self-confident and comfortable with myself. Confidence is part of me. We can keep it a wee bit simple, like I am confident, or we can take it a bit further. I'm confident socially and enjoy meeting new people, or whatever you would like to find confidence in there. Might be about learning, could be about anything that you want. I am naturally self-confident and comfortable with myself. Confidence is part of me. And my final wee example with confidence is, I am so happy and grateful I am confident. So I'm bringing in a couple of feelings there. And the idea is that we just create 5. Think how you want to feel when you're doing this tomorrow, and create 5 affirmations. Sit, smile, relax, and read them. We're also going to introduce some mirror work a wee bit later on in the programme when we're feeling a wee bit more confident with that. And it's a really good way of affirming things and doing some mirror work. But I understand that that's not easy to begin with for most people. You might want to practice mirror work by simply, when you pass a mirror, smile. Just smile into the mirror and get a wee bit more comfortable looking at yourself in the mirror and smiling, because one day we'll be doing some mirror work to really help us in our relationship with ourselves. I hope that sounds like a good idea to you. A few other wee examples. If you're just searching for examples for your affirmations tomorrow, it might be I'm successful. And I heard Pete saying that earlier on. And I think success is when we're doing the things we want to do in life. To me, it's as simple as that. That's what success is to me, that we're doing the things that we want to do in our life. You might affirm, I am powerful, or I am strong. Sometimes we need that wee bit more reassurance, that we're strong. And it might be a situation where we need to feel strong, so you might affirm around that. I like this one. I'm feeling better and better with each passing day. So notice that what I'm doing there is addressing the fact that we're on a journey to feeling better about ourselves. But I'm saying in this moment, I am feeling better and I feel better and better with each passing day. I find that one quite useful. Here's another one. I am unstoppable, motivated, and aligned with my higher purpose. And one more. I love life. Just affirm to remind ourselves, I love life. Does that all make sense? So we're just finding 5 things that we want to work on there. Beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through that. Okay, just one more wee thing to do today, if that's all right. We're just going to consider um, a little bit of mindfulness. And I'm going to talk about mindfulness a wee bit more. Like gratitude, we just work on it day by day and we use it in many different ways to enhance our experience here. But thought I would just introduce it that little bit today. Mindfulness is really, it was created by John Kabat-Zinn, but it's actually a practice that's been around for a very, very long time. I discovered mindfulness when I used to go to Buddhist retreats to meditate, and from being a teenager, from about the age of 18, that's when I started to explore these concepts and used to go to Buddhist retreats. First one I went to was Sammy Ling, down near Lockerbie, and then I used to frequent Danakosha, and I got so friendly with the monks up there that they allowed me to come and stay for full summers. They let me stay in this hut that I had in the trees. It was just awesome. I would help out with cooking, gardening, maintenance work, and I would meditate with the monks in the morning and enjoy my practice. So I learned the hardcore way, we'll say, at 7:30 in the morning without your breakfast, meditating on the floor, sitting on a cushion, cross-legged, sitting like that, you know. But what I'm trying to do here is just to bring that practice in a more gentle way. Say, yeah, we just spend between 3 and 5 minutes a day doing something mindfully. And mindfulness is becoming aware without judgment. And without judgment is key. So often we judge things in life that's right or it's wrong, it's good or it's bad. With mindfulness, we are in the moment, okay, or aware, conscious or awake, whatever words you want to choose there, without judgment. And we're going to bring that into our practice every single day in different ways. I'll show you lots of ways that you can use mindfulness. It's not just about meditating. It's about that awareness and without the judgment. And the person who we judge the most is undoubtedly ourselves. Could you imagine your friend talking to you the way you talk to yourself? Oh, it'd be dreadful, wouldn't it? I mean, actually, if you hear people's dialogue, if you could hear people's thoughts, it would actually be a bit of a nightmare, wouldn't it? If you could hear people's thoughts and know what they're thinking. But if you could hear the dialogue that they turn around in their mind, constant criticism and judgment is in there. Oh, I'm not very good at this. Oh, I'm going to make a mess of that. This is rubbish. Like a whole load of negative stuff in there. So mindfulness is just about being aware of whatever, our body, our environment, music, whatever it might be, without judgment. It's just about being present, about focusing on something, giving it your presence, your attention, without any judgment. And when you first try to do it, just a couple of minutes at a time is enough, I would say. And that will build up. You'll notice in the 3 weeks how much your attention and your focus increases doing this. Your memory's going to sharpen, your mind's going to sharpen doing this. And actually, we really enjoy things so much more if we're just a little bit mindful for moments, which is wonderful. So it's about being in the moment without judgment. That's what mindfulness is. So what I'm going to do today, just to make it nice and simple for day one, and your task tomorrow is to listen to a little piece of music. Now, I've selected one for us today, and it's only 2 minutes long. I warn you now, if you just get yourself comfortable and in the moment will be over before you know it. And we've almost finished for today. But it's just about listening to this little piece of music. But tomorrow you might want to find any tune that inspires you, any kind of music at all would do. I've got something very peaceful and relaxing for us to listen to today. I've chosen something pretty neutral, so I've not got words. There's no words in it. There's no singing in the music, so that it didn't put anyone off. Because then you would maybe judge it. Well, I like that. I don't like that tune, or that tune, or I love that tune. But that's fine in your own time. In your own time, maybe find a little piece of music. Talking of which, I've created a playlist for you all. And I'm going to go on and create a second one today. The first one is a little bit dancey, actually, for you if you want some uplifting tunes. I've been working on it for, I don't know, 6 months, and I put it together the other day for you. So it's actually 7 hours of music. Should you wish it, I will send that to you. And I'm creating a really chilled version of it with lots of really chilled, relaxing sounds. So if you'd like that, I'm just going to send everyone it. It's on Spotify. I'm going to send everyone it so that you've got some tunes, some music that maybe help you be in the moment. But in a moment or two, we're going to listen to a short tune, okay? It's by Deep Forest, in case you're wondering. Deep Forest is very, very relaxing sound. And what we're going to do is just take 3 deep breaths before it into our tummy. That's how we begin any mindful experience, just taking 3 deep breaths into the tummy and then just bringing our attention to our senses. Now, if you close your eyes, you're in your inner mind, so you can see deeper, if you like. So your third eye is your inner mind, and we close our eyes in meditation just to allow us to go a wee bit deeper. Especially if you're listening to music, to close your eyes just allows you to really get into the moment. So we take 3 deep breaths and we bring our attention to our senses. And mindfulness is noticing all the notes and all the sounds, but it's also about noticing how your body is responding to that music today, as the example is, without using words. So it's just about feeling it. So when we do mindfulness, we feel, we don't think. We're feeling beings rather than thinking beings. So we can be aware of how everything feels round about us and how that sound makes us feel, feeling it in your body. Does that sound all right? Yeah? Should we bring on the music? Excuse me, just to do a little screen share here. Spotify. Okay. So I don't know if you've got your headphones on. That might be useful. Or just turn your computer up. Although it can sometimes sound a wee bit tinny. Yeah, just letting everyone get organised. And if you're sitting comfortably in your chair, gently close your eyes. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths into our tummy. Really notice your tummy expand with the in-breath. And gently fall with the out-breath, allowing your body to relax with each out-breath. Breathing deeply into your tummy. And we're going to play the music. So bringing your attention to your senses, to your ears, and noticing how you feel, and noticing all the notes as we listen to this tune. Well, thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that short tune. I don't know if anyone felt a little bit distracted at any point. Just to address that, that's okay. Again, we don't judge our mind for feeling distracted. All we do is take a breath, take a deep breath, and come back into the moment. So if you notice that your mind started thinking about things, sorry, excuse me, pressing on buttons there. If you notice that your mind was kind of starting to think about things, rather than judging that, just bring yourself back into the moment with a breath. That's all it takes. I'll show you lots of ways that you can help yourself focus a little bit more on the moment. Did everyone enjoy that? Have you enjoyed this morning's masterclass? Thanks for allowing me to go in a little bit longer. There were a few other points, but we'll just continue that into tomorrow because I think we've done really, really well. We're going to end with the Loveometer. Okay, so you know what your score was. I'm sure I can remember most people's score. Do you mind me going through the group again and just asking you to give us a wee number on the Loveometer? Kirstine, you were a 5 earlier on. How are you feeling just now?
Yeah, I'm probably between 6 and 7 now. Definitely gone up.
That's wonderful. Excellent. Yay, thank you. That's amazing. Awesome. How about yourself, Alison? You were pretty good to start with, weren't you? Were you a 6 or a 7? Yeah.
6. I was a
6. Yeah.
So I would say maybe a 7. It has definitely went up as well.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks very much indeed. Yvette, how's you doing on the Loveometer now?
Like 5.5.
5.5. Okay. So it's a little improvement. Yeah. When you were doing
it was 4.
well, that's good improvement actually. That's 15 points if we were doing it as a percentage, which is great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Excellent. Thank you very much. How about
Thank
yourself?
you.
Oh, you're welcome. Brendan.
Definitely higher. I would say a 7.
A 7. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's excellent. I mean, if we felt like that every day, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Thanks for your positivity. Really appreciate it. Lovely. How about you, Carol?
A 7.
7. Wonderful. Awesome. Pete.
Well, I was started at 7, so we can only go up the way. I could get more miserable if I liked, but I won't. 7.5.
7.5.
Don't want to get too busy. Yeah.
That's great. That's absolutely wonderful. So your cup is 3/4 full at 7.5. I think that's pretty magnificent. Well done, Pete. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Kathleen, how about yourself?
I'd say an 8, man.
Yay! 8. Oh, you rock. That's wonderful. Absolutely brilliant.
It's not you that rocks, it's you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much indeed. That's brilliant. It's put a big smile on my face. And Karen, how about yourself?
I would say about an 8 as well. So yeah, feeling really good. It's fab today. So thank you.
Oh,
appreciate
you're welcome. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And don't worry if your scores are a wee bit lower, because every day we're working on this, and you will feel a more permanent shift in the Loveometer as we work through the days, as we've already witnessed today. Thanks very much, Karen. And how about you, Kimberly?
6.5 out of 7.
Wow, that's brilliant. Superb. Lovely. Yay. So start your day tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Start your day with your lovometer. You know, rate how you feel and just be really honest with yourself. It might be a 1 or a 2 or a 3, you know, first thing in the morning. And we're always thinking, like, what can we do then to shift the balance, to step into love? Okay? Because if we're feeling a little bit what we would call negative, it just means there's a lack of love. So what can we do to feel the love? And we're going to really work on that through the 3 weeks, which is wonderful. Have a little think about your affirmations as well. Your 5 gratitudes and the reasons why you are grateful for them. And the final thing to mention for tomorrow is, could you find yourself a crystal to work with? Because we're going to do some work with crystals anyway. You're already prepared, Alison, I can tell. What I've recommended is rose quartz. You can get it in all sorts of shapes, sizes. Huge, that's size, you know, size doesn't matter, let's say, but I've got a big one here. you can buy it as a tumble stone. That's lovely, Kirstine. That's brilliant, and I love the pinky colour. Now, we considered what would be the most useful crystal. Can I just say something about crystals? They're all grounding. Okay, they come from the earth. So you might be thinking of a crystal to ground you, but let me assure you that all crystals are grounding because they come from the earth. You can choose a stone, like for example, this beautiful stone here that Kimberly gave me, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You can choose something like that if you want to, if you didn't have a crystal. But the crystals are wonderful. And the reason we suggest rose quartz, although you can choose any crystal you want to, is because rose quartz is about self-compassion and love. It's got that energy that allows us to be more self-compassionate and more loving or less judgmental towards the self. But whatever you feel drawn to, just asking you to find yourself a crystal, and you'll find out in tomorrow's video what we're going to do with that crystal. Okay, so every day I'll ask you to do a wee thing for the next day. And today it's just to find a crystal that you want to work with, something that feels comfortable. There's another version of the rose quartz here that I love, and it's very smooth, and it's like a tumble stone, so that you could just do that in your hands. And it's such a smooth texture. It's all polished. It's beautiful. So if you like it rough or smooth, I think the texture of something's quite nice to work with as well, and to involve our senses. Or you might have a few crystals that you want to work with. But we're going to do a wee bit of work on crystals, and even look at crystals that we can use in our daily lives that would enhance our well-being that little bit more, or whatever you're trying to do in your day. That sound okay? Wonder if anyone's got any questions?
Yep.
What
What
time
time
will it be
do
tomorrow?
Oh, that's a brilliant question. Okay, that's one thing I was going to discuss. My idea, okay, today's Saturday, 12 o'clock, because it's Saturday. And not answering your question, Kimberly, for a wee second, but what I thought on a school night, it's maybe better to do 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't know if that resonates with you. I'm not going to have the same time every day, so that more people could maybe join us live on different occasions. I know people work in shifts and things like that. But I was thinking like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, we do 6 o'clock in the evening, if that's okay. And I was just going to put this to you. I thought the afternoon tomorrow would be quite nice. How about 2 o'clock? And, you know, so at the weekends, we can maybe do it a wee bit during the day. But then if I prepare the video for 6 o'clock, the live one, half an hour, as I say, I'm going to keep to my time. And then that would probably be online and available to you for about 7:30 in the evening. And that's what you watch before your next day's practice. So I thought if we do it 6 o'clock in the evening, but at weekends, we can maybe do during the day at some point, because most people are a wee bit more free at the weekend. Does that sound like a plan? Yeah. 2 o'clock all right for everyone tomorrow?
No, we're going out. We're going out, Jason. We're meeting up with friends for lunch, so we're not going to be around.
Okay. I know I'm not going to hit it on the button for everyone. There's two
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
camp, but that's absolutely fine. But that video should be with you for about 3:30 in the afternoon. So when I'm finished just now, what I'm going to do is save this recording, and then I'll upload it onto my YouTube channel, and then I send you the link by email. So thanks for sending me your email address. I send you the link for the live video from Facebook, but I send you the recording by email, because that way you can keep the recording and you can access this indefinitely. You know, in 2-3 years' time, you can still go back and play this again, decide I'm going to do it again for 21 days. You can do it every year if you wanted to, and it's always there, and it's for you because you paid for this, and it's then always available for you. It will probably live longer than I do, because I will keep it indefinitely on my YouTube channel. And if I email you that link, then you'll not lose it, if you know what I mean. And you know, if you want to save it, you can do so, but you can access that at any point. So in a wee moment or two, I'm going to save this and then upload it onto YouTube, and then it might take me a wee bit longer just to put all the emails in today. But you'll get that this afternoon. And thank you so much for joining us. It's been really, really lovely to see you all. I hope you can join us live on many days. But don't worry if you're busy and you have to play catch up. That's absolutely fine as well. I hope 6 o'clock in the evening is good for Monday to Thursday next week. I hope that's
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah, that's quite good for people. Yeah. So, because it's half an hour, I don't feel I'm asking. I know it's at tea time, but it's just given it's early enough to get the video out to everyone in the early evening to practice for the next day. So I thought that would be best
Yes.
for our practice. So tomorrow's the first day of your own practice. I hope you enjoy that. All the lovely things that we're going to do, and the next video will prepare you for Monday. Yay! I hope you have a
Yay.
wonderful day. To have everyone's permission to send them a little bit of healing over the coming days.
Yes.
Send you some
Mhm.
Reiki healing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So drink
Thank
plenty
you.
of water. You're welcome. Drink plenty of water, and I'll send a wee hour or two of healing to you later on this afternoon. Hope you all enjoy.
Thank you. Thank
Good.
You're
Thank
welcome.
Thank you,
See you
Sam.
soon.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
See you again soon.
Good.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
You too. Have a good one.
Good.
Cheers, everyone.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks for everything. Give Phil a hug.
I will do. There's a hug for you. See you guys.
Okay. Big
Thank
hug.
you.
Bye.